And you'll receive a 60-day trial of Proactive Solution risk-free, plus a free refining face mask when you call 1-800-750-1544. Proactive's combination therapy system uses prescription-grade acne medicine and soothing spa-quality botanicals to create a powerful acne-fighting system. It's so effective it transforms blemishes and bumps into clear, smooth skin. You can have beautiful, healthy-looking skin. Put us to the test and we'll prove it. Get your risk-free 60-day trial plus a free refining face mask. Call toll-free now, 1-800-750-1544. That's 1-800-750-1544.
PM show nationwide, coast to coast, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn.
Pam McNeely.
Paul Stern on assignment, ladies and gentlemen. He was here earlier today, but I believe he's on assignment somewhere with Tomas, who's producing the show, out talking to the girls at the front desk. It's all right. We can handle it here today. So South Park is taking on Tiger Woods, as you mentioned tonight, and apparently this is the opening of their 14th season tonight, and apparently Tiger is going to be encountering Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman in the Colorado town they live in, the animated town. And Matt Stone, one of the creators, said it's such an important issue in America right now, the sex addiction outbreak. And he, of course, partners with the other creator, Trey Parker. And quoting them, they said, "We're all concerned about him," meaning Tiger, "and hope that he gets better." They won't say what it's much about because they were still writing the episode prior to when they were getting this information out that they're doing it. So that'll be on South Park tonight then.
Well, and it's not surprising that it coincides with Tiger announcing that he's going to play in the Masters. So,
oh, yeah, there you go.
So I would imagine if they're still writing, because animation gets done a long time in advance.
Right.
But they can change the voiceover because the little cartoon mouths aren't moving very specifically.
Right.
So they can change and re-edit. So maybe they'll be able to include something as topical as the Masters announcement today.
The South Park has won in its past a Peabody Award. And apparently the creators, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, aren't worried too much about the lines between good taste and bad taste as long as they can get a laugh. You've seen the show before, so you know what they're talking about.
One of the funniest episodes was Tom Cruise locking himself in the closet and having one of the characters banging on the door. Tom, come out of the closet, come out of the closet.
Exactly. They say, they're quoting the creators there, Stone and Parker, they say there's a delicacy in talking about Tiger that we don't have to worry about, which is what they won't have to. That'll be tonight. Okay, so what news is, you mentioned Conan O'Brien. We made the offer here to use our studio here and the free play on 1510 K-Spa, our new affiliate in Southern California. What about the late night wars? How are the ratings going? Do you have an update for us as to what's been happening between Jay Leno and David Letterman and Nightline?
Last week, Letterman for the first time beat Leno head-to-head.
On one night or the whole week?
No, on one night.
Okay.
And then they were kind of tied, and then by the end of the week, Leno came back and
so
won out.
So Letterman got that week.
Leno got that week.
Leno got that week, okay.
But interestingly, Nightline is now neck and neck with Letterman. So there's kind of, depending on what demographic you're looking at, they really are kind of all, the three of them, kind of flip-flopping places on any given night.
So nobody's a breakout leader right now.
No, and it depends if you're targeting 18 to 49. Letterman is still very, very strong against Leno, but in total viewers, it was like Leno with over 5 million and Letterman with over 3. So in total viewers,
Leno's still killing.
The week combined.
The combined week, gotcha.
Right,
okay.
but one night Letterman won. One night they nearly tied. But if you looked at the whole week average, was what NBC did all their promotion based on.
So it is coming back a little bit for Jay. It's not devastating for him. He's coming back. He's leading, and I like that. I like Jay. I think that'll be fun.
No, but there's a lot of people that have gone elsewhere in all this, and it's going to be interesting to see.
Because they didn't like Conan or they didn't like Letterman.
And they didn't like a lot of people don't like all the scandal and the talk. And it's like, forget it. And so my gal, Chelsea Handler, has been doing very well. And as a matter of fact, little plug for Chelsea Handler, her book, Chelsea Bang Bang, her third book came out on Tuesday, and it's #1 on the New York Times bestseller list today.
Good for her. I've still yet to see that show.
You've got to see this show. It's fabulous.
I've still what network is that on?
It's on E.
True Network.
No, yeah.
When is it on?
No,
True
it's on
TV.
No, it's on E.
Is it on the infomercial channel?
No, it's on E. Entertainment.
Oh, it's on E. Is it one of the ones that we know that hasn't changed their name to something else?
No, it's a Comcast station.
The All Guy channel or something.
No, and it's on weekdays at 11 o'clock. And definitely we're seeing
at night.
At night.
I'm watching the news. I'm one of those guys that still watches my local news so I can get the weather.
I tape Chelsea and I watch her every morning at 8:30.
Good for you. I'm sure you want everybody to do exactly what you're saying. Can we get on with the news here now, Pam McNeely?
Okay.
It must be done this way, children. You sure you're not a Virgo?
No.
Okay. When is your birthday?
December.
Oh, that's right. You're a Sag. You should be like
I'm like the
easygoing.
coolest person ever.
Yeah, you should be the coolest person, but sometimes you get a little, this is what you should do. Tape it and watch it at 11 o'clock, everybody, like I do.
Who's your favorite actor from the 80s on television?
Well, William Shatner, but of course, honorary mention to Tom Selleck, whom a lot of people get confused with moi if you ever see a picture. There is that look of Tom Selleck. In fact, even Larry Minetti, the co-star, and we'll get Minetti on this show. He was Rick from the restaurant in Magnum PI. Told me on the phone last week, he said, Selleck, and by the way, you look a lot like him. And so I'm thinking that's a real compliment coming from Larry Minetti, who I believe wears glasses.
You guys, the similarity is just the monstrous caterpillar on your lip.
No, come on. And there's the wonderful sense of charm and humor.
You both have a full head of hair.
Yeah, and thank you. Thank you very much. No, I mentioned this one time on a show that I did at a local radio station, and the co-host of that show at the time, I said, a lot of people think that I look a lot like Tom Selleck. And there was like a dead silence there for a second, and then she lowered the boom and said, after a particularly heavy meal, and I felt insulted by that. Does that mean there's some girth on me that is not with Tom?
Now I was going to say after a number of cocktails.
Tom likes a couple of good meals. It's the PM show.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. If you have an elderly loved one, please listen. Whether it's fire danger, a serious fall,